I'm Brian Pitcher, and I couldn't be more excited to show you around my city of Boston, Massachusetts. When you come to the Boston Public Garden and you go over the bridge from 1867, do not feed the attack squirrels. That's a no-no. Don't feed the attack squirrels. Maybe take a ride of the swan boats and see the make way for ducklings. You know what? I'm going to put my sunglasses on for this one. Ready? So obviously Boston is full of some of the best schools, Harvard, MIT, but also has a Mass School of Art that have actually, filmed when it was actually being constructed. But look, Fashion Week, New York. Well, I guess we got the American School of Fashion Design right here in Boston. Good duck. But it's crazy. You're in the park and I think I want to stay another 10 hours. Let's just put the camera away and just hang around the park. Another cool way to get around Boston, and if you're not a local like me, you can just bring his own bike in, which I've done many, many times, is you can get a blue bike here downtown and you can bike around yourself. I'll give you two guesses what this bust is over here. Does it look like Albert Einstein? I don't know, because it's Boston? No, it's Arthur Fiedler. You gotta rub his nose for good luck when you come to Boston. So a real cool thing you can do when you're in the city of Boston, Massachusetts is hop on over to the Esplanade. And it's like a little break. You feel like you're out in the woods again, and it's right in the city. I had to do it. I basically saw the chair sign, and when you're in the park and you wanna get a beer or maybe a burger, you might wanna go with someone who knows your name. A couple of things that are really interesting is you have gas lamps here, you have an old American flag, and oh man, look over here. And you would think this is where I'm gonna tie my horse up, but also from the horse poop, this is where you actually clean your free shoes before you get into the house. Well, I couldn't help myself. I know it's early in the morning, but what better way to start it off with New England clam chowder? No, and you gotta have it with oyster crackers and a little bit of cornbread. Rich, creamy, buttery taste. It's always the same. Very consistent. Unbelievable. They're making a chowder the way it should be. A lot of times restaurants have cut corners, save $1 here, save $1 there. So that reduces the flavor, that reduces the taste of things. Or if they make it very fast, like these guys are in here 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning already starting, the pace for this stuff. What do you think? This has been around for 200 years, this restaurant. So they're doing something right. It might be that the way I cook, the way I taught, I'm from here, so one that I like to do when I go out on the North End. If it's not pastries, it's gelato. Let me tell you what a palate cleanser before you get a meal or after. But I highly recommend getting out and get some good gelato beer in the North End.
How are you?
Michael,
nice to see you. Welcome
nice to
here.
See you too.
Great to see you.
Wow, I've heard about this place.
Wow.
Talking about the North End so much.
Oh, you have to come and visit.
I have to be here.
I'd love to show you around.
Absolutely.
If you have time.
Yeah, absolutely I have time.
Come on in, please.
Alrighty.
Before we go in, can I just explain something to you?
Sure, yeah.
You notice where you're standing right now?
I haven't seen it before, this is new to me.
Brand new, September 29th. We put this in and we dedicated it.
Wow.
What's it look like to you?
I mean, to me it looks like a path or a walkway type thing going on here.
It's that and more. It's actually a beautiful, creative way that sculptor named Nancy Shern. She made the make way for ducklings.
Oh yeah, I know.
And what she wanted to do is actually commemorate all of the immigrants that came off the ships. That was the only way you can get to America, to come, and she built this with the footprints here leading into the church. And it's a nice way for us to remember all of those who made that noble journey from, whether it was Ireland, whether it was the Jews who came over, but in particular the Italians. Because for us, you know, like what's so important is this was the first church built by Italian immigrants in New England.
Father Michael, I tell you, this place is inspiring. I walk in the door and I'm just seeing everything here. Amazing.
It's a special place.
Well, who built this place?
So the immigrants who came over, one of the first things they wanted to do, make sure like we have a place to worship God. So especially the Southern Italians, the Sicilians, they came over and wanted a place where they could be gathered together, because remember, that's the center of the community, especially in those days. I heard it once in a nice way. It said, you know, we don't go to church, we are the church.
They had to have that. It was real tough. It wasn't easy back then. They were all poor. We talk about the Spanish flu earlier, how decimated, you know, population is, and the church was there to save them, right?
There were a lot of factors coming over later, especially in the immigrants. You know, the Irish were here, they were established, they knew the language. You know, the Jews, they were also here. But the Italians, I think, had some other challenges, the language, namely. But coming over later, they weren't as well entrenched into American culture. But all of the immigrants faced naturally that discrimination, those hardships. But through hard work, faith, family, they were in the church. That's what really, I think, helped them overcome a lot of There's such a bond here. I think growing up in this neighborhood, you know, person's mother was a mother to all of us. So it was a real sense of community, bonding, and it was a beautiful thing because we could go into anybody's house, get fed. They always I remember going on trips, they would just be you know, passing down, you know, meatball sandwiches, and everybody shared together. You know, a doctor friend of mine said, life is about relationship, you know, at the end of the day. And I thought that was such a profound but simple, you know, insight. It's all about, that's what really makes life meaningful, if you will, you know, worthy to live for, if you will.
Well, that's something about this culture here in the North End. Let me tell you, great community. Thank you so much, Father.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Come out after talking to Father Michael, and someone stuffs me in this black car. They're like, get in the trunk. I'm like, get in the trunk? I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not going to resist these two big guys, right? So I guess we're on something called the Boston Mob Tours, the original. I mean, I didn't know this was going on. I got abducted. So what is this all about when you come to Boston?
Well, the original Boston Mob Tours is a tour that takes you through Southie, also known as South Boston, and in the North End. We talk about Charlestown, East Boston, you know, all La Cosa Nostra. If you want to know a little bit of history, obviously La Cosa Nostra started in Sicily the last 500 years. When it came to America, and especially to Boston, Gaspare Messina started it in Boston, the early 1910s, 1920s. After Gaspare Messina took hold, Phil Buccola became in charge of La Cosa Nostra in Boston. Had a big meeting right here at Citizen Bank on the third floor with the Justin gang out of Southie. When the Justin gang came here to talk about the bootlegging trucks and everything, La Cosa Nostra, remember, decided not to let them leave, and they killed all the Justin gang members.
So it was like the Godfather, but real. You can leave now, or you can never leave, type of thing.
Correct. And,
wow.
After that, they made their mark. Phil Buccola, Joe Lombardo, Henry Noyes, and it started La Cosa Nostra in Boston. After Phil Buccola got indicted in the 50s, they put him and Lucky Luciano back to Sicily. Before he left, he put somebody in charge. That somebody was Raymond Patriarca in Providence. Raymond took control of La Cosa Nostra for well over 30 years.
We're on the Boston Mob Tours, the original, with this guy, Joe. Joe, tell us what we're doing, where we're at.
Well, right here we're at Sacco and Vanzetti, the Fence Committee, and you can see the sign right there. There were two Italian Americans, came from Italy, came here, worked hard, and they were unfortunately categorized as somebody who did a Braintree holdout law.
Oh.
They didn't do it. Unfortunately, they were put to death by the authorities at the time. So, needless to say, they were stereotyped, and it's
Feel like those are the guys. Those are the guys you could fit it on them easy. A couple of hoodlums from, the North End, Italian guys.
all those Italians look alike. Right? I think that's the base to say. So, unfortunately, they were, they were not guilty. Right. They were put to death.
Well, this place looks great.
Yeah, this place been here a long time. One of the original places. But yeah,
For a good meal.
it's a great place, and a lot of things have happened in there. If the walls could talk, but there's a person here, Claudia. Claudia is the best person in the North End to tell you about the history of this place and the North End.
Wow, let's go meet Claudia.
Okay, all right. Hi, Claudia.
Hi.
Hey, Claudia.
Hello.
Didn't know you'd be here today.
Neither did I.
That's always a blessing when we wake up on the right side of the grass, right?
Right.
We get a chance, but you have some stories in this restaurant, huh?
Lots of wonderful stories.
I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Now, how many years the restaurant? Over 65. You've been here, what, 65 years?
For the last 65 years, 66 years, I've been doing the restaurant bar business. And previous to this, we were probably 100 years, the first Italian pastry shop in North End.
I can imagine. I mean, the food down here, and people talk about it like it's almost like a legend when you come to Boston, like, where are we going to go to get something to eat? And they say,
You gotta come. Yeah, the North End.
and it's literally, people like came down there specifically to celebrate a special occasion. And I'm looking at the menu. You got gnocchi, lasagna, tortellini, eggplant, traditional Italian dishes, right?
When they come to the North End, they want a different atmosphere of Italian food. They're like sipping the wines, and it's a friendly area. It's Italian.
There you go. It's Italian.
It's Italian.
And what type? You said there's lots of famous people that ate here, Joe, before.
Oh, Claudia, you can tell us.
President Nixon,
President Nixon.
and he came in. He was here.
President Nixon was here.
Yes, and we had President Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
And that little finger here belongs to President Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah, when the CIA and the FBI came here to monitor the area,
Uh-huh.
and they chose me. They wanted to use the facilities.
Uh-huh.
All the youngsters from Washington that were guarding him.
Yeah.
And I said, of course. So I stood open 24 hours. I serviced the
Secret Service.
Secret Service, yeah. And they asked me what I wanted in return as a gratitude. And I'll never forget, I said, I don't want anything. I said, but it'd be nice if he come by the restaurant. I said, and give me a little wave.
Yeah.
So I held up this big poster and I told the CIA and the FBI that I'd have this big poster, all red. And in Italian, it would say, Io ti amo.
But that's what this restaurant's about. It's La Familia, so it's family, right?
This is an old Italian family. My grandfather came here in 1875. And
Yeah, they say there's a big fight now between Mike's pastry and modern pastry.
Mike, his first job, he worked for my grandfather.
Wow.
And the modern pastry shop, they worked for my grandfather.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, we were the first Italian pastry shop in New England.
In your basement, that's where modern pastry and Mike's comes from.
Yeah, originally.
Wow.
We've had popes here, presidents here. I mean, they made movies here. They made 2 movies in here.
Wow. I'm not the best looking guy. Okay? I mean, Joe's good looking.
No, you're kidding. He's a handsome fellow right here. You
I
can.
mean, it's about the people in the end. Comes down to the people in the community.
La Cosa Nostra also are known as men of honor.
Oh.
Okay? They're all honorable men. And at times, some of them would come in here and eat.
If you knew some of these people that came from
Yeah.
nothing and came to America and made headway, and they gave their heart and soul. The Italian guys are probably one of the best guys in the world.
Right.
And when you need something, where do you go? We're not bad people just because we're Italian. We got a mark against us
Right.
that shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Should not be. My father died with a rolling pin in his hand. My grandfather died with a rolling pin in his hand.
Claudia, I could sit here and talk to you all day long. And that's something that people don't do. They don't talk to their elders. They have a wealth of knowledge that you're just going to learn stuff over and over again. Or you could just listen to people that have lived it. So I'll tell you, I'll be back. I'm going to be coming back here for the eggplant parmesan,
Anytime.
you know, and for the wonderful conversation and the memories that you possess. Our gift, and keep giving those gifts.
Right here.
Because that makes a difference.
They'll have to do an interview about Mr. Kennedy with his booze in East Boston behind my aunt's house.
Go Canada. There you go. Well, thank you so much for your time. Like, literally, I could sit all day with you. You know that, right? And that's us. We'll talk all day. Thank you so much.
You're the best. I hope I was of value.
Absolutely. A battery.
And as we say, la faccia bella qua.
Hey, Joe, where are we going to next? I heard you taking me someplace else now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go to Nando's, which is right up the street, couple of blocks up. And it used to be the old Green Cross, which was a pharmacy and what have you. But now it's one of the best restaurants in the north end of Boston.
Well, you know what? I kind of smell if I open the door. I'm getting excited here.
Come on, Sal. Brian.
Sal, how are you? Wow, this place smells amazing. You know? Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Look at this beautiful place. Isn't it unbelievable?
Yeah, I tell you, coming down the north end, this kind of sticks out a little bit, Right next to Paul Revere's statue, right on the corner.
Wow. Got everything you need.
Yeah, and it's on Green Street. There's something about that, too, right?
Right. Well, this used to be the old Green Cross. Am I correct?
Yeah, my dad and my uncle's place.
Oh, okay. So you've been here your whole life.
Yes.
Wow. I think we're in the right spot.
Yeah, we are in the right spot.
I can smell it. Let's go.
In a family run and operated business. So we opened in 2021 after the pandemic, and it's been a whirlwind, but a great blessing, and we love it.
Do you have a full menu here? You have a full service bar too? Top shelf liquor?
Yeah, top shelf liquors. We have, I call it modern Italian with a classic elegant vibe. Let's just put an old rivalry to rest, why don't you? Mike's and Modern Pastry. It's like two heavyweight fighters that are going at it, and you're rooting for both of them at the same time. And then you have featherweights around this area too. I mean, Bover is no slouch. There's lines out there at 5 o'clock at night too. So I'm gonna taste them. We're gonna get down to this little town, this little piece of Boston, this community that's so special. It's actually not that bad right now. I don't actually mind being in the line like this. It's not that bad. How are ya? I'm doing very well because I'm at Mike's Pastry. And you know what? I think I'm going to go with a chocolate chip cannoli, if I could. And then also, maybe one of these lemon coconut things. I don't even know what's going on there. Oh, about the lemon?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, so we're coming up on Modern Pastry right now. Chocolate chip cannoli, please? Yeah. I've been waiting for this all week. I know you work all week and you have a real hard time and you want to find a good local place? Right down here. I got the goods. This stuff, people fly all over the country to get this place, and I got a box. Let's go. First off, on a serious note, if you do come down the North End and you do want to enjoy church, come down here, see Father Michael. It's a wonderful church. And it's a great community. Secondly, Mike's Pastry, Modern's Pastry. Which one is the heavyweight winner? I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I think you win no matter which way this goes, but I'm going to try them out. And it doesn't mean there's not featherweights on the other corners. You have, I don't know, Bovis. They're a pretty big contender. They're busy all the time. But there's nothing like the food in the North End. And when you talk about culture and people and everything, this is just a byproduct of that. And you know what? I'm just going to jump into it here and see what we have. I'm going to have the camera guy coming close too, because this is what's going on.
Look at the size of this cannoli here. This is unbelievable. Like, this is modern, okay? So I want you to see that, and you see the box. That's modern right there. We're gonna take a bite. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Again, I would go 10 out of 10 on that cannoli. Mike's Pastry. Let's get into this again. Oh. Hey, look at the size of it, how fresh it is. Definitely made today. The chocolate's resilient. They got a powder on the top. Always get the dusting on the top. Let's take a bite of this. No, Mike's does not fail either. I think I got stuff all over my face. I really don't care anymore because this is where the show ends and my real life begins because we're eating cannolis. This is what it's all about. Come to the North End, go to church on Sunday, and then go to Mike's, Modern, get some nice food, and you will not be disappointed in this community. Oh, I've been to the handle.
We're down here in the North. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I tell you, how do I not come? I see you every time during the summer.
Right?
You're in the restaurant. You're
Always there.
in the bar. You're
Yep.
talking to the staff like that. You run this place. You're not an absent chef.
I do.
You know, I love the food, and that translates.
Yep.
Tell me why I would come to Tresca in the North End.
Well, I mean, a couple of things that sets us apart from, maybe some of the other places around here. Number one, we have one of the largest restaurants on Hanover Street. We're on the best block of Hanover Street in the best neighborhood in the country.
There you go.
The North End, I mean, ask anybody, the North End is probably one of the best neighborhoods in the country that still has the old world charm, still has a personality, still has the old timers here. You know what I mean? So, like I was saying earlier, Boston has become the premier destination city. We have it all. Boston has everything. Well, I mean, the North End, I mean, it's, you just have these visions of like a great bottle of wine, some great pasta, and where else are you going to go? I mean, 85 to 90% in the summertime, well, actually, like almost all year round, is tourists. People want to come to the North End and enjoy these restaurants. There's 95 restaurants on 3 streets. 90% of them are Italian.
Yeah.
We happen to be one of the only chef-owned restaurants in the whole North End. And you know who my partner is.
I mean, these guys,
Right.
your partner is number 77.
77, yeah.
I mean, a legend.
Right.
I'm not talking legend here
Yep.
right now, people.
Yep.
So, I mean, tell us about that. And you got a table up there in the balcony.
Yep. We got table 77. I named it after his sweater number, obviously. For those of you who don't know who 77 is, Ray Bourque, I mean, he's a hockey legend, Stanley Cup winner. I mean, incredible guy, incredible player. Was here for 20-something years. And, it's great being partners with him.
Yeah.
Like I tell everybody, I do all the work and he gets all the glory.
First, I want to say, oh my goodness. Ray Bourque, legend, Boston Bruins. I'm not going to say anything else. Unbelievable food, unbelievable restaurant, and you're a partner over here.
Yeah, I've been involved in this restaurant for about 20 years now, and this new group got together 8 years ago with, we have Rich, that our chef that kind of leads the way here, that does an amazing job. So, being part of the North End and a very special place in Boston, we're doing great. It's a great spot, hot spot, and we got great food like you see here. This is looks like the veal parm.
Yeah, it's
One of my go-tos right there.
exactly. And I mean, Boston Bruins, and we're talking also about now what you're doing. You're staying in the community.
They have a restaurant now, and you're actually here. Like some people that support a restaurant or are part owners of a restaurant, they don't come to the restaurant. That's a testament in and of itself. But also you're giving back to the city of Boston still. I mean, you have fans that would stop you on the street and be like, "Oh my God, it's Ray Bourque. Can I get a photo?" And you actually will sign an autograph here. I heard you sign autographs there every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm in here, every once in a while, more during hockey season.
Right.
We're a 5-minute walk to the garden, so
Right.
I get in here even sometimes I'm not even going to the game, but I know we kind of let people know that I'll be here between 5 and 7.
Yeah.
People walk over, see the game, and I just walk around saying hi to all these Bruins fans wearing jerseys and eating great food here at Tresca. So,
But even the current Bruins will come in here to
yeah, no, Jeremy Swaymans and Rich are our best buddies.
Yeah.
Sway picks up his, we actually got a dish named after him, the number 1, and it's, I think it's chicken parm with penne alla vodka. He comes over with his rollerblades. He lived in the North End here for forever. So he picks it up in his rollerblades and just goes home, and that's his pregame meal night before home game. So he's a good customer and good friends with Rich and I.
Hockey to stop it. It's great food. It's great people. It's all about like that whole community. I mean, what a celebration. I mean, that's what people come to Boston for. The Bruins, the Red Sox. That's Boston. And we have the most devoted sports fanatics in the whole country.
We have an amazing fans that are so passionate about their sports. And this is a historical place, North End. You talk about 1 square mile of 70 Italian restaurants. Competition is very stiff, and I've got to say that we do very well. And big kudos to our chef here. He does an amazing job, and it's been a work in process. We've been together, this group, for 8 years, and every year it gets stronger and stronger, and we're doing very well. And we just this is a special place.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go to dinner. I just
thank
can't
you.
believe that came down and got in on this. And me, a wandering Bostonian, talking to a Bostonian about Boston and the Bruins and the food. I don't know if people are gonna be able to handle this one.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
take care.
Wow.
So we did catch the last ride of the day, and while I'm out being the kid in Boston and I had my bike, they said, "You don't want to go full kid." And I go, "Well, if I'm going to go full kid, we got to get on the carousel. And why not be on the Rabbit?" This Rabbit seen a few kids. It's missing an air. Well, he's still running, and if you come to Boston, I highly recommend come down to the public gardens, come down to the park, and come down to the Esplanade, and just have a fun time. Just relax. Be a kid again. And we'll see you next time on The Water and Bostonian.
He's the king of the mountain.